1989, when U.S. construction equipment giant Caterpillar was already in China building massive hydroelectric power plants, Sany was still a small welding startup in a basement in Hunan province. Now it's one of China's biggest companies, and last year its chairman ranked #1 on Forbes' China's Rich list. Sany has been eating away at Caterpillar's market share in China and going head-to-head with it overseas. I met with Sany Heavy's president, Xiang Wenbo, and asked him for his take on the economy.
During the economic crisis, when things were very difficult, the Chinese economy still maintained a fast growth rate. So for China, it's not an issue of whether or not we have the ability to achieve fast growth, but rather how to maintain healthy, sustainable growth.
What's your take on the global economy then?
We acquired German firm Putzmeister, and its growth this year has been fast. That growth is mainly from Europe, so I think the economy is recovering. Look at Chinese construction equipment exports. They're also growing.
You've been making a lot of investments overseas in the past few years. What's your strategy?
Overall, Chinese companies are still far behind in terms of globalization. But globalization is the trend. Why? Because China itself has already become part of the global market. Of course, there are many ways of globalizing. In the past, a lot was through direct investments. Recently, we acquired Putzmeister. I believe we'll continue to use both ways to invest, or if there's a good opportunity, we can also cooperate with others.
You're suing President Obama for making a Sany-related company in the U.S. divest from a wind farm that's close to a military base testing drones. How's that going?
On Obama's decision, I feel first, it's hard to understand. And second, this has impacted the interest of Chinese companies and at the same time impacted the interests of the US, because it shakes the confidence of Chinese companies wanting to invest there. Also, it conflicts with President Obama's efforts to encourage firms to invest in America. If this issue isn't resolved properly, then it's possible people in the US will lose many potential employment opportunities.
Going forward, what are your plans for paving a smoother way for overseas investments?
The construction equipment industry is market-driven. Look, China has already opened up its construction equipment market to global players, and we don't think construction equipment investments will face any political barriers. The work's too depressing and boring. No creativity, nothing new. It's always the same thing. I come here every day to repeat the same movement.